Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? My name is Douglas Ford, and I'm coming to you, shooting this video right here in my home out of Texas by way of America. And I'm working specifically with Torsten Lawrence and also Tom Bell and anyone that's associated with them, sharing with you this video. Folks, I want to take the time out and put this to a YouTube video because I realize a lot of times inviting someone to a presentation, a Zoom, could be kind of difficult because people's schedules could be a little taxing and whatnot. But folks, we have come together and I asked them to, let me be, their mouthpiece, if you would, the same way I'll be also with you, because we found a crowdfund project that allows us to immediately start cash flowing and immediately continuously cash flowing from this day forward, opening up digital banks and digital wallets, just like many of the multi-billion-dollar companies are already doing. Companies that many of us know about, companies like Cash App, Coinbase, Crypto.com, FTX, Binance.com, and many, many different others. And what they're doing, folks, is as accounts open and deposits take place and transactions occur anytime, every time, all the time, which is literally the cash flow that we're generating because we're bringing our economic value to those companies. But yet the cash flow, the sustainable, reliable cash flow that's going through those companies, they're not sharing it with us, okay? And so what I want to do, I want to go literally into our back office and literally show you, because what we want to do is take this video and share it. And as we're sharing this video, it's of course me doing the talking. It's going to service as ongoing residual continuous cash flow because everyone is only doing a one-time execution that's generating the automation for all of us to be able to receive cash flow. Now, listen to me. This is not cash gifting. This is not a susu. This is not any Ponzi scheme whatsoever. It's just we're reconfiguring with this company. The money's being reconfigured and coming to us as residual cash flow, okay, as opposed to it just going to the company, okay? And so it doesn't matter what type of entity you are. It could be for private use. It could be for a business. It could be for a church, a nonprofit, a booster club, a foundation, a charity. It doesn't matter, folks. And so, but what I wanted to show you is the 1000% transparency. And I'm going to come to the board and just highlight a couple of things and also show you the actual money. But understand this. This is designed where we're all cash flowing. No one's left out. And it comes with a 0% failure rate that requires zero skill set whatsoever. And so when it's zero skill set involved, then it just asks the question, who is then not able to do it, okay? And so let me share my screen. I also have a testimonial of a group of sisters that have come on board since January, and they got a pretty cool testimony that I want you to hear and share. And then after we hear their testimony, I'll go to the board. But let me share my screen here. Okay. As you can see right now, I have created a demonstration account with Mr. Torsten Lawrence. Okay. Now let me turn off my video so my video won't be in the way, but you'll still be able to hear me. So right now, this is a whole entire account and whole entire digital wallet and digital bank that we have for Torsten Lawrence here at the top, okay? As you can see, he has what we call the co-op wallet. This is where all your cash flow is gonna go. Everyone has their own specific, private, decentralized wallet where all of your ongoing royalty cash flow payments are gonna come. They're gonna come directly to you and only you have access to your actual account, okay? So all Torsten or Tom or whoever's sharing this with you, all they need is just the email address from you. Now, what I want to highlight and show is the simplicity and how straightforward this is and how instantly you begin cash flowing just doing the one-time execution that everybody does. So here's the one-time execution. Now, of course, this is a demo account. That's why it says free, okay? But this performs literally just to demonstrate and show, okay, exactly how an active account works and how instantly you'll be receiving money as this strategic duplication and this automation is moving forward, okay? So what anybody does, so you see right now, Torsten results are all at zeros across the board, okay? I'm gonna come down here and all anyone does is just opening up 3 accounts, and you do that just by putting in 3 names of information, okay? So I'm gonna use Tom, and then I'm gonna use Tom Bell. I'm just gonna create a random email address just for demonstration purposes. I want you to literally see how simple this is and that all that anybody is required to do. So it's gonna do coopdemo.net. Okay, now I'm gonna copy this email here and I'm gonna hit copy, okay? And the moment I hit invite, that is just as if Torsten was opening up a live account for Tom, and when he activates Tom's account, Torsten is instantly gonna receive what I call instant withdrawable money. And anytime your money accumulates over $50 or more, you're able to withdraw every single penny. There are no holds on your money. You have access to your money 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. There are 0 holds. And so right now, as you can see, he has 875 in what I call the standard version, and he has 8750 in the 10X version. But everyone's gonna open up 3 accounts that they're only gonna do 1 time. That is the execution, okay? So I'm just gonna do 2 more. So I'm gonna do, let's do Janice Firebrand. Okay. And scroll over, I'm gonna do Janice. I'm just gonna create a random email, Firebrand at coopdemo.net. Hold on, I put in a bad extension there. I think it just says NT, I need an E there, okay? And just do 1 more account here. I'm gonna do one for Kevin Green. Kevin Green at coopdemo.net. Okay, now, what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna hit invite. This is just as if, again, Torsten just opened up an account for Janice and Kevin in this demonstration example. But ladies and gentlemen, do you see how instantly, with 0% failure rate, because all you're gonna do is just open up 3 accounts and just activate them. You can open up 3 accounts for free and then activate them. And once you do that, okay, activating them is gonna be your one-time contribution, which I'm gonna get into here in a second. But I need you to see the transparency. I need you to see the simplicity that anyone that can fog up a mirror, first off, you're gonna receive instantly. Everybody is going to receive instantly when they do this execution. And you're gonna receive instantly, continuously, as accounts from this day forward open up. Now, let me log out as Torsten. You see his name's at the top, okay? And I'm gonna log in as Tom Bell, which is one of the accounts that Torsten just opened up and created in this demonstration. So I'm gonna put the email that I created for Tom Bell. Password is there, okay? Now, when we go into Tom Bell's account here, he's gonna be all at zeros, just like Torsten's account did. Are y'all seeing that? Okay. Now, same thing Torsten's gonna do. Folks, 0% failure rate. So Torsten's is gonna do the exact, Tom is gonna do the exact same thing. Let's just put in just 3 random names. Let's use Hulk Hogan. I'm sort of an old school wrestling fan. At coopdemo.net. Put in a phone number. Okay. Let's do Randy Savage. And let's do one of the presidents. Let's do Bill Clinton. Clinton, okay. At coopdemo.net. Actually, I've already created one, right? Okay, right. No, I didn't. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So watch this, folks. He's at zeros all across the board, just like you saw Torsten's account. When I click this invite, that is just as if in a real account that you just activated those accounts. Now, this is a demonstration account, but I want you to see how literally and how quickly and how instantly cash flow comes to you. Folks, this is going to be coming to you every 28 days, and it's going to scale. Why? Because part of the execution is 2 steps. It's 2 steps where you're going to purchase what we call 3 co-op wallet activation tokens that you're going to assign to 3 friends that are going to do just the exact same thing, and they're only going to be required to do it one single time ever. They're not going to be required to do it again a week from when they do it, a month from when they do it, 2 months from when they do it, or a year from when they do it, 5 years, 10 years, one time required, folks. And so with the strategic duplication of everybody just doing what I just showed you, where everybody's not only receiving instantly, but everybody's going to be receiving ongoingly, continuously, instantly from this day forward. And to prove that, I just don't want you to hear it. I want you to see it. So remember, you see Tom Bell had the same result that Torsten just had. And Tom Bell did the exact same thing that Torsten just did. And so what happens is, folks, every contribution gets broken up and distributed to everyone prior every time accounts open from this day forward. So let's log in, and I'm going to go back to Torsten's account. It was Torsten. No, come on, Torsten. Lawrence. Man, there, that's the one. The 9987. Now remember, Torsten was at 26.25 in the standard, and he was at 262.50 in the 10x version. Do you see Torsten? It was unavoidable for him to receive more money, because there again, every time a contribution happens, as accounts open up, as deposits happen, as the transactions happen, any day, anytime, from anywhere, because this goes global, it's going to serve as ongoing residual cash flow, because the strategic duplication of everybody opening up 3 accounts and having 3 friends do the exact same thing that everyone is only required to do one single time ever. And we have this moving fast because everyone wants to receive cash flow like yesterday. Okay? And this is going to serve as ongoing cash flow for you and for everyone from this day forward. I want you to hear a testimony of some young ladies that I've been working with here. They got started in January, okay? And they've been able to raise in excess of over $65,000, okay, with this particular platform. Not just these people, folks, okay, but everyone that's coming a part of our community. Some started at different times and they're at different positions. But listen, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just sharing this from educational demonstration purposes. But what I want you to do is what these ladies have allowed me to do, and what Tom and Torsten has also allowed me to do, put me to go to work for you. I've been articulating and explaining this, and people have been putting their people in front of me and let me explain it, because I have a little bit more, skill set in the explaining. but no skill set is required to do and continuously receive the cash flow that you're going to be seeing here on the board here in a second. Let me let these young ladies explain and share their testimony here.
Yeah. I am so blessed to be able to join you with my two sisters, Ursula Gaynor, who's also in Southern California, and with my other sister who is in Palm Bay, Florida. Her name is Vielka Finlater. We are part of this Co-op Life project, and we've been part of this since January of this year. We want to share a little bit with you about how this has transformed all of our lives in an amazing capacity. Collectively, we have been able to donate over $65,000 in this project to other people's projects and causes. And of course, because of the fact that this is something that is a giving and sharing community, it's a cooperative community, we too have been able to benefit from it. But let me just share a little bit about me personally. I'm a gynecologist. I've been practicing for over 31 years, but the last 6 years of it, I have been in private practice. So as you can imagine, last year, COVID just took a toll on my practice. I couldn't have any patients coming through the doors. And so it just tremendously brought me into a financial crisis. Honestly, I had to take out a lot of loans that were cash advance loans, high interest loans, borrow from people, et cetera. And truly, by the end of the year, I had no idea what I was going to do. I knew that God brought me this practice, but I didn't know how I was going to get out of this financial bind that I was in. So when my sister brought this to us at the beginning of the year, I said yes. And oh my goodness, did it rescue my practice? Truly, I've been able to take care of paying off a lot of those debts, paying people back. And it even affected my personal finances, where I've been able to take care of some other debts as well that I had, improving my credit score, et cetera. So this is something that I can truly say has been life-changing for me. I have my big why. My husband and I are in ministry, and we look at this as something long-term. This is long-term, that is going to be able to help us to build our church. We're going to position ourselves financially to be good at that time. And as much as I love what I do, I am passionate about what I do. I don't want to do it because I have to do it. I want to do it because I want to do it. So this has transformed my life. And I know my sisters share the passion as well. Ursula, why don't you just kind of tell us how this has helped you as well?
Absolutely. Well, I am, again, Ursula Gaynor. I live in Riverside, California, and I am a wife, a mother of 2 college-age kids, and I'm also a registered nurse for the past 34 years. This tremendous opportunity has blessed me by being able to just simply share it with my family and be a blessing to my sisters as well as my other family members as well. But what I really want to share with you today is that with my busy lifestyle, because of the automation and the simplicity of this business, I have been able to do it even with my extremely busy schedule.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. To be able to do over the last 6 or 7 months is to pay off a car note, be able to put my daughter through summer school without having to take out another student loan, and to pay off some credit cards. Because of my kids being in college, as I shared, we have an extreme amount of college student loan debt on board. And because of that, we have not been able to really position ourselves to retire comfortably, debt-free, the way we would like to retire. And so this opportunity is really positioning my husband and myself to be able to do just that. Our bills show individually, and we want to be able to pay that residual. Yeah. And this is what Co-op Crowd is going to do for me and my family. And so I implore you not to leave your family members out. Press in, reach out, and get them on board, because this is what it's about: family and doing life together. Vielka, would you like to share with us what this has done for you?
Absolutely. Hey, everyone, I'm Vielka. I'm a married mom of 3 adult sons. And yes, my family is my why. As a young family starting out many years ago, we were on government assistance. And I'm not ashamed to say it, because we were truly in dire straits. But bigger things were in store for my family. And my husband and I, we worked diligently to get ahead in life. And as the years went on, we both had great jobs. I was working in IT, making good money. But for a young family, though, with 2 children with special needs, these long hours just didn't work for our family. So I was looking for something different. The answer was to design a life that fit our family. And so I became a full-time independent business owner in 2004. Fast forward to this year when my sisters and I joined this opportunity, we've helped hundreds of people raise hundreds of thousands of dollars globally. That is global impact. With the donations I've received personally, I've been able to invest them, multiply them even further, paying off credit card debt, mortgage balances, medical debt, and I continue to invest those dollars in long-term projects, strengthening my family unit. And guess what? With every debt I pay off, my credit score rises. Can you say purchasing power? We are truly designing the lifestyle that we deserve. We call that life co-op life. I'm grateful that my children, they will never have to live in lack because of the residual donations from this simple subscription-based system called Co-op Proud. I'm so thankful that I get to work with my sisters and my brother Pico and other family and friends, and we're working together building wealth. We have found a powerful platform and a system that truly works. Don't miss this chance to change your life for the better for the rest of your life. Say yes to co-op life and join us on this journey. So I say to my sisters, what are we doing? We live in a co-op life.
Absolutely, guys. Guys, I want you to see that this is so real, okay? Those young ladies there, they're just simply, just helping everyone in their community, putting this in front of them and allowing me to do the sharing and explaining until the point to where they're able to do it. And so everyone gets the cash flow while they are, learning it. I mean, there's really nothing to learn. It's just, being able to articulate and put the messaging to where it makes it simple, because the concept takes no skill set for anybody to instantly and continuously cash flow from this day forward. And as you heard their testimony and what it's doing, those are not actors. Those are not actresses, okay? Those are real individuals. We've been working together since January. It's been absolutely incredible. And so let me go to my board here, guys, because now, as I like to say, I just want to just show you the numbers, okay? I just want to show you just literally the cash flow that not only one or a few of us receives, all of us do. Let me reiterate that. All of us, no one's left behind. This is not a, if I can do it, you can do it. This is a, we all collect together from this day forward, period, okay? So, want to show you the automation, okay? That everyone only is required to do one time, right? So everyone's going to open up. So we're going to say this is, where do I do this at? So right here, we're going to say this is you, okay? And all you're going to do, just like you saw me with Torsten, all you're going to do is open up 3 accounts one time, okay? Just 3 accounts one time, okay? You're not going to be required to do it a week from now or a week from when you do it. You're not going to be required to do it again in a month, a year, 2 years, 5 years, etc. Then you're just going to have 3 friends that you're going to open up these accounts for. You're going to select 3 friends that are going to occupy those 3 accounts, and they're going to do the exact same thing. What is that exact same thing? Open up 3 accounts one time for 3 of their friends that will do the exact same thing. See, that's the automation, okay? Everyone's only doing this one time, folks. One time, one time, one time. I need us to not lose sight of that, okay? And you're allowing me to do all the talking. I want you guys to invite people into our community that that be open to receiving this. Now, can you have more than 3 people invited to this? Absolutely you can. Many of you guys will be compelled to do so. I'm just showing you from the bare minimum, this is the only execution. Let me circle this in red. This is all anybody is doing. Them opening up 3 accounts one time, and 3 of their friends do the exact same thing. Now watch what happens. Now I'm going to share this from the 10X version because I'm a 10X kind of guy, okay? But everybody's going to be receiving from the standard version and the 10X version, okay? Now, when you did this instantly, what happened? You received $260. So when I showed you in that, when I went into the back office, we saw Torsten with $260, okay? Now, so Torsten is not required to do anything else. He's not going to do any more out of pocket. He's not going to be required to open up any more accounts, just 3. Now, the 3 friends that he select, this is the part of the automation. They're going to do the exact same thing. What's going to happen when they do it? Each of them is going to receive $260, just like Torsten did. But watch the other part of the automation, okay? Instantly and simultaneously, every time a contribution is done, that person is going to receive instantly, and 9 other people are going to receive prior, okay, to whomever just did the one-time contribution. So in this example, one of the people prior is Torsten, and so Torsten money goes from 260, watch this, to 380. Remember, Torsten never did anything else, and yet his money is going to go up automatically. That's the automation. This is what I love, because the automation can't be compromised. It's not going to be changed. No one is waiting on rotation before they receive money. No one's having to wait on cycling before they receive money. Again, we are not a susu. This is not MLM. This is not cash gifting. These are not points. This is actual money. So the automation. So now what are 3 friends? Okay, they're 3 friends. So 3 friends, okay, are going to do what? The same exact thing. How many times? 1 time. Open up 3 accounts 1 time. What are they going to receive? $260. What's going to happen to your 3 friends? Each of them goes to $380. But guess what also happens? More money comes to you. You're at $870. Did you have to open up any more accounts? No. Did your 3 friends have to open up any more accounts? No. Did your 3 friends have to open up any more accounts? No. Did everybody receive instantly? Did they have to wait on any rotation? No. Any and every time accounts open from this day forward, everyone only having to open up 3 accounts once, because the automation is going to be the reason more accounts open. Why? Because everybody's opening up 3 accounts for 3 friends that do the same, which continues the automation and continues the ongoing residual and sustainable and scalable cash flow for everyone. Not just one, not just a few. So let me break this down and show you and draw it all out, okay? So everyone starts off in the standard version. Now you can start where you're 10Xing from the beginning, okay? But we show people how you can start off in the standard version, and then as your money accumulates, okay, once it gets to 250, you then are upgraded to the 10X, and you receive it from the 10X and still receive it from the standard version, okay? So what is everybody gonna do? Open up, purchase 3 what we call co-op wallet tokens for a one-time out-of-pocket of $125, and it depends on what cryptocurrency you're using. We have up to 100 cryptocurrencies from anyone to select from: Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, Dogecoin, Tron, Cardano, BNB coin. There's many of them. There's hundreds of them, okay? You can choose. Most people use USDT because it ends up being the less expensive, okay? But so roughly about 125. A lot of people use BTC because it's just simple for them to do, but whatever. I just wanted to show you. But this is only one time out of pocket. It's all everyone does right there, okay? So let me erase that. So we're going to start off. So this was, hold on, I want to highlight something. So once you see how this platform is for all of us to receive ongoing cash flow. And so let's just say, for an example, we had person one, and they were looking to maybe receive 3K. And we had person two that was looking to receive 2K. And we have person three. Person three was maybe looking to receive, I don't know, 4K. So person one, 3K, person two, 2K, person three, 4K, okay? Now, watch this. So Torsten, I'm gonna make that smaller, okay? So Torsten, here, Torsten Lawrence, what is he gonna do? He's gonna open up 3 accounts one time. 0% failure rate, one time. When Torsten does this, y'all saw when we went to the back office and we opened up an account for Tom Bell, what happened with Torsten? He instantly received money, okay? Now, guys, you literally saw me go into both of their accounts, and it took me every bit of 3 minutes, and I brought money into both of their accounts. Y'all saw that, right? Yes, you did. So our strategy is to have people open up the 3 accounts and do the one-time execution within 3 to 7 days or less. 3 to 7 days or less. Now, if it takes you a little bit longer to do, to do it more than 7 days, hey, so be it. Just come when you're able to come. But the strategy we want is for those that get involved. Now, understand, folks, there's no skill set required here. You just saw me just put in name, phone number, email address. It has 0% failure rate. So we already understand those that execute are going to receive cash flow. So we just like for your no to be no. If you don't want to be involved, you don't want the cash flow. That's fine. Because we know what makes the cash flow go forward is those that come involved in our community, and they're going to receive cash flow instantly. And as that duplication of everyone having 3 friends that do the same, is going to have all of us receiving ongoing cash flow. Right? So there's no guesswork. There's no maybes. Okay? So let me turn my light on here real quick. Got kind of dark. There we go. So again, one of these people was who? Was Tom. Okay? So Torsten did it, let's say he did it within 3 days. Okay? Now, Tom, so guys, when I draw this line right here, that means Torsten is only doing it once. He's not coming out any more out of pocket. He's not opening up any more accounts, just the 3. And I'm just using Tom because I want to make it personal. So what Tom is going to now open up an account, okay, for 3 people that he's only required to do one time. Got it? So we're just going to say one of those people was Janice, okay, in this example. Okay, he's only doing it one time. What is Tom going to receive? $26. Okay, that's within 6 days. It's Tom's first 3 days, but respectively to Torsten, it's 6 days. Because Tom took 3 days to do it, Torsten took 3 days to do it. That's a total of 6. But when Tom did it, that was more accounts that continuously opened. What happened with Torsten? He went up to 38. Now, what is Janice going to do? The exact same thing. 3 accounts, just one time. Just one time. Janice is not required to do any more accounts. Janice is not going to come out any more out of pocket. When Janice does this, instantly she's going to 26. Instantly, 26 is going to show up in her account. So that's 9 days. Because Janice is going to do it in 3 days or less. Okay? That's going to, as a result, have what? Tom's money go up to 38. See, it's the same thing. That's why we say it's predictable. Guess what? Not only did Tom's money go up, Torsten's money went up to 87. Please, ladies and gentlemen, tell me this. What more did Torsten do? Nothing. What more did Tom do? Nothing. What more is Janice going to be required to do? Nothing. And as accounts open up from this day forward, everyone is only doing this 3 accounts, 1 time. Folks, let me highlight this when ready. I don't want you to ever lose sight of this. This is all we're doing. This is why we're screaming this thing from the rooftops. Let me do the talking for you. You can bring your family and friends in our community. I'm always going live. I'm always streaming. You can tag them. I can even do a video like this for you and your friends, or you can just share this one. You guys know you're working with Torsten. He wouldn't put nothing in front of you if it wasn't legit, or if it's going to be a rug pull. This is a legacy company. Again, we're doing the same thing Cash App is doing, the same thing Coinbase is doing. Anytime accounts open, anytime deposits happen, anytime transactions take place, those companies are making multi-billions of dollars, and we're the ones that's bringing our economic value, allowing them to receive the cash flow. This company here is just configuring the cash flow, not to just go to the company alone, but come to all of us. So let's continue this here. I'm gonna move a little bit faster. Okay. So let's say this was a nonprofit that Janice knew. Okay. What are they gonna do? The exact same thing. What is that? 3 accounts, 1 time. Okay. What's gonna happen with this nonprofit? 26. What's gonna happen to Janice as a result of that? 38. As a result of that, Tom goes to 87. As a result of that, Torsten goes to 249. Okay? That's 12 days, respectively. Okay? What's going to happen? These people here are going to do the exact same thing. Let's say if this was another nonprofit. Okay? Guys, it could be a nonprofit, it could be a charity, it could be a church. It doesn't matter. It could be a church here. It doesn't matter. Okay? What are they going to do? 3 accounts. What? 1 time. What are they going to receive? 26. As a result, this nonprofit goes up to 38. As a result, Janice goes to 87. As a result, Tom goes to 249. As a result, Torsten goes to 538. Guys, that was 15 days. That's 2 weeks and 1 day, respectively, with everyone taking 3 whole days that you just saw when I went into the back office. I brought money well over close to $300 for 2 people's accounts that they can withdraw all of that money, because when it's $50 or more, when it accumulates to $50 or more, anytime it accumulates to $50 or more, there are no holds on your money. You can take that money, send it to your private crypto exchange, which has your bank account connected to it, and deposit the money in your bank account. 365 days a year, 7 days a week. No holds on your money. But I want to show you now, because now at this point, okay, Torsten is at 538. That's going to have him upgraded over to the 10X version. And now his payments are going to be 10X that he's receiving from the 10X version. But guess what? He's still, just like everyone, will still be receiving from here in the standard version. Why? Because this is going to continue to duplicate. Okay? And so once you reach over 175,000 that you're receiving every 28 days from here, then that's when the money stops for you. But I want to share with you something when I get to the end. Okay? So, but think about this though, guys. So these people are going to, again, they're going to do this 3 days or less, right? So that's day 18. Okay? What's going to happen? 26. This is still the standard version right here. The church, nonprofit, charity, they're going to what? 38. This nonprofit is going to what? 87. Janice is going to what? 249. Tom is going to what? 538. So then what? Tom then, 3 days later after Torsten, is going to be going over to the 10X version. Guys, I want you to see that as accounts kept opening, you didn't see one person cash flow go up. You didn't see just 2 people's cash flow go up. You didn't see just 3 people's cash flow. You saw everyone, Torsten, Tom, Janice, nonprofit, church, nonprofit, charity, and whomever this may be, whoever that may be. Folks, this is going global. This can go global. So, you guys saw this. Did anybody have to open up more than 3 accounts? Did anybody have to do this more than one time? No. Okay. So let's go to the 10X. Let's go to the 10X. Let's go to the 10X. Now, remember, we got person 1, person 2, person 3. Remember that? So now we're in the 10X version. So who came over here? Torsten Lawrence. Okay. When Tom came over here, and the others, okay, because it was 3 here. Well, I'm just using Tom just in this demonstration. So when this happens, watch this. Instead of just 26 now, it's going to be 260. Really, 260, 250. I'm just rounding it off for simplicity purposes, okay? But guess what? Tom is coming over, okay? Tom came over, and also who came over? Janice came over. Why? Because Janice and Tom's money accumulated above 250, and it's going to bring them now and upgrade them to the 10X version. So when Tom comes over, guess what? 260 for Tom. But guess what happened as a result of that? That brought Torsten's money to 380. Hello. Janice, okay? The nonprofit came over, Janice, if you're watching this. Okay, nonprofit came over. What happened with Janice? 260. What happens with Tom? 380. What happens with Torsten? 870. Are y'all tracking? Are y'all seeing everybody's money go up? Okay. Now the nonprofit. Okay. Now what? The other nonprofit came over. The church came over. Okay, and the charity came over. What happened to the nonprofit? They received what? 260. As a result, Janice went to what? 380. As a result, Tom went to what? Cash flow, 870. As a result, Torsten went to what? $2,490. Let me pause right here. Guys, I get tickled up when I get excited. I never seen nothing like this to where anybody that can fog up a mirror, 0% failure rate. No one had to know the highlights of anything. You don't have to know anything about blockchain, the digital world, the digital space, anything like that. All you have to do is you and 3 friends that do the same, do this. And this strategic duplication of everyone doing these 2 steps, okay, that everyone's only required to do one time, ever. You're not gonna be required to do it again a week after, a month after, a year, 2 years, 5 years, 20 years, 30 years after. And yet, you see everybody, okay, that is here, came from over here, and are still receiving cash flow from over here. Everybody is going to stop receiving cash flow that have gone through it the first time when their money gets to 175,000 that they're receiving every 28 days. Guys, it has no choice but to happen. Because why? We're not allowing no one to come in because it was stagnant to cash flow if we brought somebody in that they may do it or may not. See, that's not a part of the cooperative. The cooperative is the people that come is going to commit to open up the 3 accounts. And they're going to instantly receive cash flow and continuously, because they're going to bring in 3 friends that are going to commit and say, oh, if all I got to do is open up 3 accounts one time, and never have to come out of pocket and never be required to open up any more accounts, they're going to receive all this cash flow by default. Folks, this is the greatest cash flow vision on the planet. Never seen nothing operate like this. No rotation. Every account when it open, every contribution is split up, and everyone prior cash flow is gonna go up. Okay. So again, what happens? Those others came over because their money accumulated above 250. They came over, right? They came over exactly like everybody else did. Okay. We'll just say this is another church. Okay? We've got a lot of churches that are getting involved in this thing. A lot of churches, and they're using the money for building their ministry. They're bringing also their church members over because their church members have reasons for cash flow. Folks, it doesn't matter what your reasons are. It doesn't matter if you need the money. This is getting cash flow. Okay. Robert Kiyosaki said the true definition of wealth is when your positive cash flow exceeds your monthly and annual expenses. What is the cash flow? It's the money coming in and out of your life, business, charity, church, booster club, nonprofit, whatever. That money that's coming in and out of your household that you're not working for. What's going to happen? 260. What's going to happen to the nonprofit? 380. As a result, Janice goes up to what? 870. As a result, Tom goes to what? $2,490. In this example, Tom is person number 2. Did he hit his goal? Yes, he did. Ding, ding. But guess what? Torsten's money went up to $5,380. He's person number 1. His goal was 3K. Did he hit his goal? Ding, ding. Yes, he did. Gonna continue to move forward, guys. Others come over, okay? What's gonna happen with this church? 260. What's gonna happen to this nonprofit church and charity? 380. What happens with this nonprofit? 870. What's gonna happen with Janice? $2,490. What's gonna happen to Tom? Watch this. $5,380. Yeah. What's gonna happen to Torsten? Are y'all watching? $17,910. Did Torsten open up any more accounts? Did Tom open up any more accounts? Is Tom receiving the same number that Torsten did? Yes, he is. Did Janice open up any more accounts? No, she did not. Did the nonprofit open up any more accounts? No, it did not. This is just with everyone doing 3 and doing it within 3 to 7 days or less. Let's say this was a church member of the church member 1, and church member 2, and church member 3. Okay? What are they going to do? They're going to do the same thing. See, we can literally take everyone in the church and set them up where they're only doing this 3 accounts one time. So here we have church member 4, church member 5, church member 6. What's going to happen here? 260 for these people. What's going to happen to the church? Because all of it goes up to the church. See how we set it up? The church here, the members can go underneath. Okay? And as the members participate, it's going to facilitate money and funding to the church, as well as cash flow go to the church members. That's going to scale as well. What? Yes. So where's the church go to? 380. As a result, this nonprofit church and charity goes to what? 870. This nonprofit goes to what? 2,490. Janice goes to what? 5,380. Tom goes to what? 17,910. Torsten goes to what? 41,000. I'll just put zeros. Janice was the third person. Her goal was 4,000. Did she hit that? Yes. What am I showing you that for? All three of these people. These could be churches. These could be booster clubs. These could be nonprofits. This could be charity. Are you seeing everybody receive their cash flow and hit their goals? Or are you just seeing one or a few? See, that's how it happens in the traditional sense. Because 85% of people that do any other type of crowdfunding and fundraiser, 85% of them are not hitting their funding goals. 60 to 75% don't even cross over 25% of whatever the goal is. I just showed you a monetary system where everyone only had to do a one-time $125 out of pocket and have 3 friends do the exact same thing that everybody just does one time. And as this strategic duplication continued to go forward, it raised everybody's cash flow. And all these 3 entities got their goals met. Guys, there's nothing else I can say or do. Please divorce any skeptical thoughts in your mind. We're not the Susu. We're not the Ponzi scheme. We are doing just like the same thing Cash App, Binance, Crypto.com, Coinbase. The modern day gold rush, folks, is the digital space. It's the blockchain. But when you talk about blockchain, you can't have blockchain or the digital space without digital banks and digital wallets. That's where everything transacts. That's where all the value is housed. It's housed in a digital wallet. We are simply having instant continuously ongoing from this day forward that scales cash flow as this 2-step process of everybody opening up 3 digital wallets for 3 friends that just do the exact same thing. And the way the money gets distributed, anytime a deposit happens, account open, and transactions happen anywhere around the world, anytime, every time, all the time, cash flow comes. And remember, folks, in the standard version, it has you stop receiving once you're at $175,000 every 28 days. The 10X version has you to stop receiving, okay, when you reach, okay, nearly $1.7 million every 28 days. Here's the thing, and this is what I want to get to. That was just the first time we went through it. Now, typically the first time will probably be the more slower time, if you would. But guess what, guys? We can come back around and go through it, create another account, and come through it a second time. Come through it a third time. Come through it a fourth time. Come through it a fifth time. It's like an infinity sign, guys. There's no beginning and there's no ending. And so this just continues to facilitate cash flow to the whole entire ecosystem. And everyone just did this. Okay. So that's my time, guys. Let me go to work for you. Just like I'm going to work right now for Torsten and Tom. Share this video with those that you want to see it. Come on and join us, guys. We're creating, okay, this ecosystem to where we're eradicating poverty. We're ending the financial wealth gap. And now we have a system to where cash flow can now go to the hands of everyone. And you don't have to rely on your social status, doesn't rely on your age, doesn't rely on your credit score qualification, okay? And so That's my time. I appreciate you guys taking the time out to watch this. Get in contact with Torsten, Tom, or whoever showed this to you that's working with them. I'll go to work for you. Bring your people into our community. I'll do a video for you, but share this one. Just tell them that, hey, put your name where I put the other people's names, because the same thing happens for everyone. This cash flow is just going to come to everyone. Why not allow it to come to you? Don't let this just be preach words. Let's have this physically and monetarily, physically be in your account. My name is Douglas Ford. As we like to conclude every video, we just want to see you at the top. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you cash flowing and also over the top. Take care. God bless.